Check, check, check. Hey, everybody. I think that our audio is coming through just fine right about now, and we are live.
Oh,
Yay!
What happened to our studio?
Where did the studio go? Good question. Yeah, it is a little chilly today. It's okay, though.
Perfect.
You guys are going to be playing some tunes right about now. Okay. So we are here at the Starvy Creek Festival. Those of you that have ever attended, you can see stage in the background, a bit of the campsite all around us. Welcome everybody. So obviously today will be a little bit more of a stripped down type of setup, but we have brought the studio outdoors essentially.
You forgot the big screen TV so we could see the comments.
Yeah.
We'll just still be staring out to space.
If only. All right. I'm going to read off a couple of people that are in here. First off, Casey. Casey is in the chat.
Casey's supposed to be in the,
Where are you, Casey?
Hello, Casey.
in the studio right now.
Yeah. She accidentally went to the studio.
Yeah, we didn't tell her that it was at Starvy Creek. She's at the
That'd be
shop
really
right
funny.
now.
All right, I'm going to welcome some folks. Welcome in Clint. I think that he was the first person that commented in here today. Welcome in. Hal, thank you so much for joining us. Tex was in here pretty early too. So he did request a couple of things, but I don't know how much, honestly, we're going to be able to do some requests because we don't have the lyrics. So you guys have to, know the songs, kind of. So, yeah, it might be some classics today,
Maybe
kind
between
of.
all of
Yeah.
us.
Save it for next week.
Yeah.
We just do a version, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do we got so far for requests?
If you want to, okay, so the very first ones that he said was Springtime in Montana to the tune of Springtime in the Rockies. So there's that.
So we're just swapping out Montana for Rocky.
Yes, he is getting creative. Okay.
I don't think we
Let's see. Welcome in, Vince. Thank you so much for joining us also.
Can I
pretty
say that it's
early.
probably 58 degrees right now?
Yeah, guys, it's cold.
Yeah.
I am regretting not having
I'm sure in July people would want this
This
weather.
guy brought a jacket.
Hello. Okay, do you guys know Let Your Love Flow by Bellamy Brothers? That is the other request I see.
I don't know the words. All around you. Let your love flow.
That's all we know. We know the title line. Let Your
Well,
Love Flow.
hey, you did it.
Da-da-da-da-da.
You guys did, in fact, play the request. It happened.
Check.
All right. Welcome in Mark, Shovel, Clyde also, by the way. Welcome, guys. So, yeah. Thank you guys for getting here. Okay, Casey says that she almost ran out of gas. So that was more of an unpreparedness
Always be prepared.
from the get.
Unprepared equals Casey.
That's okay. I do the same. I do the exact same stuff. LOL. Honey Picks is in here. The company Honey Picks.
We just got a shipment of those.
We just got a
I should have
shipment,
bought them.
Yeah.
Try out.
And L joined us in here as well. So welcome, guys. Do you guys have something that you want to kick off with?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Good.
2 trees on the hillside of the mountain, always looking up towards the sky. Reminds me of my papa and my mama, who lived there 80 years before they died. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley, an old wagon leans against a sack of hay. 2 graves on the hillside of the mountain, my mom and dad are resting there today. Burning of the greenwood on the fireplace, falling snow around the redbud trees, branches of the laurel in the creek bed, and the rippling waters of a gentle stream. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley, an old wagon leans against a sack of hay. 2 graves on the hillside by the cabin, mom and dad are resting there today. Papa used to talk about the young days when he and Mama first were settled there. He spoke about the love of the mountains that he and Mama shared together there. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley. That old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on the hillside by the cabin. My mom and dad are resting there today. Bluegrass.
Hey, thank you, guys. I want to say thank you for all the really nice comments. Everybody says that it looks and sounds really good. Glad that we can achieve that in the setting. I know, yeah. Technology,
AI,
guys.
Yeah. AI is substituting our background.
We're all
Really?
holograms. None of this is
Totally.
real.
It's blowing too much.
There's an AI ant climbing up my leg.
Yes. All right. Very, very fun, though. Okay, let's
I
see.
love it.
Vince says the sound guy earned his money today.
Sound guy, also known
The sound
as
guy,
Trent.
aka Trent. Yeah, Trent is doing a
Trent.
great job,
Trent's
absolutely.
getting a
We're gonna fall
raise.
downhill a little bit.
Let's see.
A little bit.
He's on an angle. Okay, so first thing that we should probably talk about, guys, why are we here at Starvy Creek? What are we doing?
I had that question too. Why
I
are
was
we
about
here?
to
Why
ask
are we
that.
here?
Just a jam station.
Aaron got the land and like, can we use your land to have a jam session? I mean,
Yeah?
why else does he have? No, the Acoustic Shop, just our announcement. We're going to be at the July Starvy Creek Festival. We're going to be setting up a big tent, having the booth, obviously, like we did for our Small Business Saturday sale, but we're going to be doing some cool stuff at before the festival, some workshops and
Yeah. So my intention was to have these guys come and help us do some workshops for kids and adults too, if they want to come and join. But just more than that, just to have them come and join us and see what we can achieve starting this year. Maybe make this an annual deal if they're willing and it works out good. We'd like to try to really focus on and foster youth development in this area, and whatever that
I
entails.
think it's a great idea. It's something we all grew up, every one of us, I think, grew up together in
We
this
did.
bluegrass scene.
Sure did.
And part of the
Most of
festival,
us at this festival.
at this festival, yeah.
This is the first festival I ever came to.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Might have been the second for me. I think Dixon was the very first one I went to, and then I think I was over. Don built this park or cleared off some trees here
Yeah.
about 1986, and that was the first year he did it, I think. And then I think that was about 1989, best I can recall, was the first time I came here. So being able to acquire the park and continue this festival on after they announced they were going to shut it down, it's been a blessing, and we want to see what we can do on top of what the Day family built at this place. So we're going to continue the festival just like it was, but we also want to bring in some new young blood. And my goal and vision for this place is to make a hotbed of. We already have a lot of youth in this area that play, but I kind of want to just make this place known as the one place they can come every year, and that it brings excitement. Other kids their age, because I know when I was that age, going to a festival, I grew up about 30 miles from here in Hartville, but there wasn't any kids that played music around there, so I was the only one. So the very first festival I went to in Dixon, there was other kids my age, and it just lit a fire underneath me. So we kind of want to do that and give that to other kids that don't know about it, that would like to do something like that, but they just don't have access to it. So that's what we're kind of trying to open that up to do that for.
So this is going to be our inaugural year of doing this, but it'll be fun. We'll start out with some specific workshops per instrument, but also playing in a group and just.
Andrew's doing that, right? Andrew's got something to say, don't you?
Yeah, jump in there, Andrew.
He's kind of leading the charge on the.
Are we releasing the name of it today too?
Do you have a
Are
name?
we good with that? Yeah, we decided we're going to call it the Woodshed tent. So that's what the tent will be called. It's sponsored by the Acoustic Shop, and they'll have their booth in there. But we probably won't be doing a lot of things during the show time. But if the show's not happening at the stage, we're going to have workshops and all sorts of things there, done by a lot of local people. But also, if we have some people from the bands that can stick around, we're going to start reaching out to them and have them guide some of that too and lead those things. But and then we'll also have a couple designated times of scheduled practice in there for kids for the Russ Morton showcase that happens on Saturday. Yeah. So we want that to kind of be the home base for that too, so those kids have a place to practice. And what I think would be really cool is instead of having a fiddle player and a mandolin player all come up and showcase individually throughout this Woodshed tent from the days before, they make a little band and they come up there and play 3 songs instead of just playing 1 or 2 individually. I think that would be the neat thing as this goes. But yeah, so we're going to call it the Woodshed.
Bluegrass karaoke too, Andrew.
Yeah,
Some late night stuff.
I was going to say there's going to be some after hours that we aren't quite sure what after hours is going to look like yet, but it's going to be fun.
Well, that's kind of the neat thing about it really right now is we actually really don't have a complete set. We're going to try to maybe this is just going to be a trial and error kind of deal, but the focus is on the youth and really fostering that deal. But these guys, they're way better at it than I am.
We're focusing
so
on
we're
you
using them.
Don't have any, right?
Yeah. Well, and it seems like maybe a place for just increased kind of musical community. People come here to watch the shows.
Absolutely.
But bluegrass music is really about participation. Mm-hmm. And so having a place where people can plug in, learn new songs, get to showcase those talents, learn from the professionals coming into play. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, a couple of things. We had a couple questions. So, what state is Starvy Creek in? It's in the state.
We're in Conway, Missouri.
We are at 1933 Bluegrass Road, Conway, Missouri.
There we go. And then what dates are the festival going to be? By the way, I do have a lot of this information already linked to the Starvy Creek website. You guys have the July festival as well as the September one.
July 9th through the 12th will be this year. And
here's the lineup in case you.
Oh, yeah. Look here, we've got a flyer.
There we go.
Yeah, so July 9th through the 12th. We have, of course, Rhonda Vincent and the Rage will be here. That's who I play with, if y'all didn't know that already. Joe Mullins and Radio Ramblers, Larry Stevenson Band. This year we got Authentic Unlimited coming, which we're very excited about. The Cody North Show, they've been here before. Dave Atkins. Tennessee Bluegrass Band will be here for the first time. And
they've been on our channel a lot.
Yeah. So a Deep Shade of Blue. And then I'm going to do a closing the show out on Saturday night with some friends that I've invited to come over. And really, if everybody's here, we could just make it a great big jam session too. So we kind of want to, bluegrass music and these festival things they're truly all about fun. And a lot of times the shows become serious and they are a serious thing, but to get up and jam in front of people is different than just sitting around and jamming at around the campsite. So it kind of adds a little bit of fun to the stage where people can kind of see how if you haven't jammed with somebody in particular, it just kind of adds a little bit of a fun flavor. And it's fun for the musicians as well.
Yeah, it is.
You don't get to pick a lot with some of the.
It's not prearranged.
It's not prearranged. So anyway, it's kind of.
I see from that flyer you're keeping up with the tradition of not hiring the Chapmans.
I tried to hire the Chapmans. They're too busy at their shop. We will have the Chapmans here at some point in time, whenever they're ready.
That's funny.
A quick question. Somebody was asking what lodging maybe you would recommend for somebody super out of town. You guys allow obviously a camping, right?
We have about 350 to 400 hookups. Probably more like 350 for camper side. We have plenty of electricity for tent camping on that side. And the Marshfield, which is about 20 to 25 minutes down the road, towards Springfield. But plenty of, well, there's a Holiday Inn there, and then Lebanon has many choices. But all of that stuff is also on the website. You can
Nice.
click the link on that. and
There's
find
also
it.
a company. Is it listed on there about Happy Trails
There,
RV?
yeah, there's some
can rent-
RV rental places around.
And they come and park it, set
and
it
some
all up,
Airbnbs as
Oh,
well.
cool.
But
We're all camping out here. Just come bunk with us.
yeah, the thing
I got a couple extra beds.
we really like to have campers come here, bring their camper here, because the whole experience for the festival is what we go for. I mean, it's not just a show; it's sort of an experience because you
Parking
get
lot
to
jamming.
yeah, you get to walk around at night after the shows are on, and there's tons of people jamming, and it's just a family. I call it a family reunion. About every festival we go to in the summertime, we know a lot of people because we see them that many times a year, and so it's a family affair is what we call it, and we want everybody to come out and enjoy that. It's good, clean, no drugs or alcohol involved, and so we
Good food. We're sitting right
Good
by the
food,
cook
yeah.
shack
Minimal
and pie
swearing.
shop.
minimal swearing.
Yeah.
That's when you can't get your camper parked right.
All right. Next thing that I have here. So, Jason, I have a viewer that has given you a rhyme for your birthday. For those that don't know, it was Jason's
Shoe?
birthday
Is it
yesterday,
Shoe?
by the way.
Oh.
So, you got a couple of happy birthdays in here. Okay, it is Shoe, yes. Okay.
He's a
Candles lit, wishes made. He hopes for strings and picks. Not a PlayStation or gaming jive, just sweet bluegrass licks. Happy birthday, Jason.
Well, in honor of Shoe, we got to do something, right?
You gotta.
We have to do that every
I
live
know.
stream for Shoe.
We do.
And then Jason
And-
always tries to finish before the rest of us.
That's probably like the first time that's ever been played here, right? At Starvy Creek? Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Until the
Probably.
Winterfest.
Until the
Yeah.
winter one, yeah.
Yeah, we
We
don't.
sit out here in the snow.
Wanda's moving her Christmas performance to Starvy Creek.
Yeah, 30 days out here in the wintertime.
So, Aaron, how many years have you been running the festival now?
So this we started and they announced they were shutting it down in 22, the end of 22.
Okay.
So 23 and 24, the last 2 years, we were able to just lease the park from the Day family, and so this will be the third year for us. Yeah.
It's official.
But it is officially, we actually
awesome.
purchased the property this January, so it is officially ours, and we want to carry on the Day family legacy. Of course, they built this place up, and
But the
and
big
we're-
announcement, he's got bulldozers coming in. We're taking all the trees out. So the first thing, trees are coming down.
and the Chapmans are going to build a great big tent all the way down the stage, so you'll have
There's gonna be
shade.
concrete everywhere.
Yeah.
Concrete.
Concrete.
That's right.
No,
But no,
that's a
yeah.
joke.
Never.
Yeah. So
Nice. Okay, do you guys want to play something else? Let's do it. So, you did have a request for Devil in Disguise. That's the only other request that's popped up. If anybody has a request, please let us know. I know that we're without lyrics today, so.
Like that. All she does is hate you.
You sing it?
No, I don't know. What, Jeremy, you probably know the words.
I don't. I mean, I
well.
fake it.
Get your phone out.
I bet Aaron can.
Aaron
do
will
it.
hold it up.
No, you don't want to hear me sing.
Why don't you play a fiddle tune or something?
It's no worse than my singing.
I can't even think of what the first verse is.
It's that. Isn't it?
Doing like that. All she does is hate you.
She doesn't know
Talk
what
about
makes
some man,
I know that part.
We know that.
She'll talk about the time she's
been with you. Speak your name to everyone you can.
Real quick, Tex, I did bring up your request actually, but I'm afraid that we probably just don't have the lyrics to do those.
Whenever you are looking for a dime.
We can make it happen, guys. Come on.
Even if it's just 2 verses,
We'll
that'll be
crash.
something.
I'll bomb that ending.
That's
That
fine.
ending is like-
That's what we're here to do. There's no
Remember, this
practicing
is-
before. We just have to get there and everybody.
This is all unrehearsed, and it's okay.
So who's singing it? John?
Am I nominated?
Yes.
Well, it's an honor just to be nominated,
I'll help
folks.
you. As much as I can.
Like
All right, ready? Here we go.
She's a devil in disguise. telling dirty lies. She's a devil in disguise, in disguise. Now a woman like that, all she does is hate you. She doesn't know what makes a man a man. She'll talk about the times that she's been with you. She'll speak your name to everyone she can. She's a devil in disguise. You can't see it in her eyes. She's telling dirty lies. She's a devil in disguise, in disguise. Number always turns up in your pocket whenever you are looking for a dime. You're just wasting time. She's a devil in disguise. You can't see it in her eyes. She's telling dirty lies. She's a devil in disguise, in disguise. See it in her eyes. She's telling dirty lies. She's a devil in disguise, in disguise.
I think Aaron nailed it.
Oh, man.
There's one more verse. What's the last verse on that?
I don't know. I couldn't even think of the first line of it. That was good.
Was that Flying
guys did
Burrito
it.
Brothers? Who did that?
Oh,
I think originally, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Originally Flying Breedy Bros. Yep.
All right.
Casey finally made it.
Casey's present. If you
Yeah.
guys could see, you could definitely see her car in the
Oh, she
background.
brought a guitar
She
though.
was
That's a
coming by.
problem. I guess she doesn't
That's
just
okay.
want to stand here and not play something.
Do we have another stool?
Yeah, it's on the
Yeah,
other.
she's over there.
It's kind of off camera.
We got your stool for you.
It's just a little off camera.
Bring it over here so you can sing lead, Casey.
Well, you can take the center and Jeremy can scoot out a little bit. I'll scoot over here.
Get all uncomfortable. All right, so while you guys are moving around real quick, I would like to bring up an initiative that we have started at the Acoustic Shop as of Memorial Day. So, we have partnered up with a company called Guitars for Vets, and as well as Breedlove and D'Addario, and we are doing our absolute best to try and collect donations to get as many guitars as we possibly can to Guitars for Vets, and then what that company does is they distribute it to their many different chapters and get them to the people that need them. These are folks that could have any type of mental health issues or any type of physical disabilities or PTSD, of course. So yeah, we've just been starting to partner up. You guys can look at the description for the link to donate. You can donate nearly any amount. I believe minimum is $5, but then it goes up from there. And we have a bid on 3 Breedlove guitars that they've provided for us. An auction, yes. And all of that money goes directly to that pot of money that is for the guitars as well. Yeah.
Yeah, the goal is 25 guitars by the end of the month of June, but hopefully we can exceed that. We're gonna blow that out.
I think that we can, yeah. I forgot to get an update today, but I think we're doing
They
really
also
well.
provide curriculum. They teach. They give them 10 weeks.
The program is like
Oh, yeah,
10
true.
weeks of lessons, and then they graduate by giving them a guitar of their own, and then also put them in touch with other vets to have jam sessions and the music community as a whole, just to give them. It's the power of music. It's what Aaron was talking about earlier. It's just this community that we're building. So I think it's a really cool program.
Yeah.
So yeah, donate on the website or go to the link. It's also on the website. If you go to our homepage, scroll down halfway down the page. It has both the donation section, but also the auction. You can go directly to the auction, which is hosted on an auction site. and bid on those guitars.
Yeah, the links.
Make sure to think Breedlove. It is Breedlove month at the Acoustic Shop.
Yeah.
Here, you want to talk
True.
Breedlove month at the Acoustic
I'm
Shop.
telling Jeremy what to
So we want to thank Breedlove for working with us on this charity, but also we're going to be doing a whole bunch of cool content this month for Breedlove guitars. So
In
looking forward
June.
to that.
Starting in June. Yeah.
Starting in June, yes.
Yeah. Well,
I
yeah, you
already
know.
feel like we're in June, but we're
Okay,
not.
so it's been asked before. What do you have? What do you do if you have a guitar that you would like to donate? So I heard that they do take used guitars also.
They do take
from
used
somebody,
guitars. I think
yeah.
what they do is they end up selling those and using them to buy new ones, and that's partially just because they would get a lot of donations to take more work for them to set up and get in the right condition. Contact the shop. We're working. I'm going to give them a call and see how they want to handle that. But if you have a guitar you want to donate, we might have you send it to us, and then we'll either sell it or send it to them. But yeah, contact us. We got the whole month of June to figure it out.
We do, yes. Let's see. So, if we could, and now that we have everybody here, let's do a full introduction. And what are you guys playing today? We won't be
Thanks for
switching out
waiting
anything,
for
but
me.
go ahead and show off what you have. Everybody loves
Hey,
to know
I
that
want to
stuff.
show off something.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
can talk about this guitar because it got dropped. Let's talk about the craftsmanship of Eastman guitars and how amazing they really are. So my husband, Kelly Freeland, has a couple of Eastman guitars. Loves them, right? He's completely devoted.
Not to drop them.
Well,
No,
his leather strap came off.
Something happened with this strap. We were playing at Silver Dollar City, and I mean, it hit the. He's not a short man, and so it had a long way to go to the ground.
It
and
hit the ground like
went
this.
Down.
The headstock hit first, and then the first boot, and that's how it hit. And the whole crowd went. Everybody gasped, and I tried to talk, and I don't even know what I said, but he was putting it back up, and then he played it, and it was perfectly in tune.
Like
That is
and
brought to
there's
you by
nothing,
Eastman guitars.
Like nothing was loose.
Yeah.
We are in no way
bracing.
saying you should try this with your guitar just to test it. Eastman does not guarantee that your guitar will not explode.
Right,
But in
it
this
didn't.
circumstance,
But it even hit the headstock first, like nothing. It was.
It was amazing,
it's impressive.
and it's still.
So what you're saying is they build nice metal guitars.
They build really good, solid guitars that even when they hit the ground, they don't go out of tune.
And Casey doesn't know this, but she's playing an E10 that's probably from 2012,
I don't know. Does it say in here?
maybe about that. Maybe
No,
before
it's
that.
not gonna say.
But it's an E10 mahogany that Kelly's owned. The whole
It was
time.
right before you guys bought the store.
Yeah, he got it from Dave.
Yeah.
That's right. So it should be 10 or 9.
Yeah.
2 to 12. We got
Oh,
Listen to that
so
guitar.
beautiful.
on.
I'm not a
Yay.
guitar player, but
All right.
I
Aaron
like to
McDarris,
hold
what are
one.
you playing? This is Aaron
I
McDarris over here on
am
the
playing a
five string.
1934. Yeah, that's right. 1934 RB3 Gibson, original 5-string flathead, that I adore.
Once owned by
I'll trade you.
Once owned by Sonny Osborne. The song Rocky Top was recorded with this banjo, as well as their big part of their MGM catalog.
So does
Which
that
I love the old
include You Ain't the Kind of Woman I Wanted? Because that's my favorite Osborne Brothers song.
I think, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I know like Cuckoo Bird, Bluegrass Express, Me and My Old Banjo. I believe Fair and Tender Ladies. I'm not 100% sure about that. But anyway, a lot of
That's a good
songs.
one, too.
Charlie Cotton. Yeah, so very kind of a cool piece of history here, but I don't know how I ended up with it, but bless it.
That's a story for another day.
That's a story for another long story.
Sonny still didn't.
It involved
know about it.
involved some yard work, some weed eating work,
Sonny.
Yeah.
and a lot of money.
And a big trunk.
That's
I'm
right.
playing my Sam Bush model Gibson that I've had since 2003. It's got the wear patterns to prove it.
I never noticed you didn't put the bottom screws in those too.
Bottom
Well,
screws.
I'd have to
didn't line
re-drill, yeah.
I
I put my own wigglies
I
on
know
there.
why you did it. I just didn't realize.
Yeah, I just didn't want to drill a hole in it at the time, and then I just haven't done it. I'm sure I've lost those screws.
You didn't own a music shop then.
No, exactly. I wasn't this comfortable drilling holes in instruments. Now I love doing it. Let me see your fiddle, Andrew. It needs a strap button.
Yeah, that's right. What do you got, John?
All right. I am the other John today. But I'm playing an Eastman E20D that I got from the Acoustic Shop, I believe, pretty much exactly 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've played it a lot on the road. Always get a lot of questions and comments about it. I have a LR Baggs full Anthem pickup in it. And it's just a consistent guitar for playing in live situations.
And you can drop it if you choose to.
Yeah, I haven't dropped it, so I haven't put it through that part of the testing process, but that's next.
Kelly has an E20, but I like yours better.
Really?
Yours is a really good one.
I went into the shop and I played pretty much all the Eastmans they had, and this was the one that was my favorite at the time. So
I'm playing the fiddle I got from Royce Burt in Tampa Bay, or Tampa, Florida.
he's a
area.
good banjo player too.
Yeah, he is a good banjo player. But he regraduates fiddles and also finishes some just from raw that are his. So this is actually a Royce Burt recipe number 6. And I got it in November of 23. I got it the next day after he put strings on it. I was there and was able to pick it out amongst like 30. This is the one I stuck with. So yeah, Royce Burt, follow him on YouTube. He's always putting fiddles that he's getting done on there. And
Did that one graduate first in its class?
Yes, yes. It's a young graduate from 2023.
First in its class?
Regraduated.
Well, I think Casey should shake something.
I just got here.
Well, that's exactly.
That's for being late.
I was fighting with the diverging diamond that's going in Stratford. It's not done yet. For all of you out-of-staters, when you come to Conway, you may get some experience with some diverging diamonds.
Springfield, Missouri had the very first diverging diamond in the country, and it won the Traffic Innovation Award of the year.
I pass by that sign often. That
I
was
love-
the first one in the country?
Yeah.
That's insane. I didn't know that at all.
I love innovative traffic. I know that's one of my favorite things.
I think it's a pretty ingenious. It confuses people that first experience it, but we got. You have to see it. Look it up. But you end up crossing to get on highways and stuff, and it allows the traffic flow to continue, so you don't have people waiting in the left lane to cross in front of traffic, and keeps traffic flowing pretty well. So
Genius.
they're replacing all of our intersections that go onto highways in Springfield now.
Yeah, all of them,
One at a
including
time.
Stratford, which I didn't
All
realize
at the same time.
they were doing. And
As
they
they
took that
should.
exit, and I
All right,
said,
would you guys like some requests?
We can try.
Various requests. Yes, we can try. John said drop the banjo. This is John Chapman, by the way.
Oh.
He said you should try to
Yeah,
drop
start
the
with
banjo.
drop it on the headstock and see if
Yeah.
that's.
I will not do that.
LOL. Okay. And he is here today. He says that we have a weird set
Be careful
today.
with that
Thank
stool.
you,
You're going
John.
downhill. I keep thinking about it. Lean forward.
Oh, it's fine.
All right. Let's see.
John Chapman's supposed to be on vacation.
Yeah, tell
He
him to
is.
get off here.
Get out of this chat room. Rocky Top was one, so there's that.
Well, I can't play guitar that fast.
built
but I
into
know
that
the words
banjo.
to it.
Yeah.
Actually,
Early
plays itself.
early morning rain.
That's a
that's a
good
good
one
one.
too.
Carolina in the Pines.
Oh, that's another
Good
good
one,
one.
There's a couple to choose from. Springtime in the Rockies.
Yeah, we don't know that one.
Okay.
Is that the parody number?
So Carolina and the Pines.
We're all looking at John.
Said she knew me. Said
Yeah,
she
you can do that right there in G.
Yeah, try that.
Special C version. Stops at the end. Bum, bum, bum.
Jason's gonna do it.
Have you never heard of Joel Lawson?
Oh, they did.
Joel
Not
Lawson
there.
did it.
No.
Yeah, or he goes.
Yeah. Make it sound like a trumpet. I like that.
We'll play the Starvy Creek version. How about
Yeah.
that?
1, 2, 3.
She came to me, said she knew me, said she known me a long time. And she spoke of being in love with every mountain she had climbed. And she talked of trails she walked up far above the timberline. From that night on, I knew I'd write songs with Carolina in the Pines. There's a new moon on the 14th, the first quarter, the 21st, and full moon work in the clockwork of the world's heart, oh my. There are nights I only feel right with Carolina in the pine.
What's the last verse? Already did that one. Something about the fire grows, we can warm our souls.
As the frost grows on the windows and the wood stove smokes and glows, as the fire grows, we'll warm our souls, watching rainbows in the cold. And we'll talk of trails we walked up far above the timberline. There are nights I only feel right with Carolina in the pine. We got through it. All right.
Baritone and G's like bass.
Yeah.
Sit here and sing.
I was staring at that camera just hoping I remembered the next
gonna
word
say, were you looking for
as
the
it was
words?
coming out. That's a great song.
All right. Let's see
Michael
what
Martin
else
Murphy.
we have here.
John Michael Montgomery Murphy.
That's right.
That's the country singer version. What was the other request? We were gonna do.
You said go walk
Honey
the
Rice.
rice, Casey. Early morning rain. I don't know if we
In
can do
the early morning rain. Well, I definitely can't
In
play
case
it on
people are
guitar.
tuning in right now going, why does the Acoustic Shop studio look so weird and open? It's a new open concept to the
We're
studio.
embracing nature.
that. We're calling on everybody who's watching right now to come to Starvy.
Yeah, so
Live.
let's make it the Acoustic Shop reunion / Starvy Creek Bluegrass Festival, so we can get all the Acoustic Shop community to come join us.
And bring
make
all
a
the
trek.
little Debbies that you can.
We have a bunch of them. We'll bring them. Everybody comes to the Acoustic Shop tent, gets a little Debbie's treat. Because we got a lot of them in our kitchen, thanks to Vince. And I don't know if we're gonna eat them in time, so we'll pass them out to all the little kitties.
But yeah, all the Acoustic Shop fans, make sure to like. What do you have for Starvy Creek? Is it Facebook? Do you have Instagram?
StarvyCreek.com and also Starvy Creek Bluegrass Festival on the Facebook.
Yeah, because Casey and I and Aaron, we'll start doing some more plugs of like about the Woodshed tent and stuff like that. What the
What to
itinerary is
expect.
going to be and schedule
Updates.
and different things like that. So
Updates.
yeah,
and
that's what that
have
word
you.
is. Thank
Yes.
you.
No, this used to be this was a big part of the Chapmans
Here, would you like a
in the day.
microphone?
Oh, that's all right. I'll yell.
No.
They can hear me. This was a big part of the Chapmans. We played here a lot.
Yeah.
We hung out here a lot. Even when we weren't playing, we'd come here and jam every weekend. So it's good to be back to the place. Where it all
grounds
began.
where it all
Say, it
happened.
didn't all start here. You guys were
We
in
all
Colorado.
actually, all of us grew up here, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
I think, right?
I used to chase Aaron around. I thought he was the cutest guy.
Too.
I know
Oh my
everybody
gosh.
did.
I'm blushing.
I was always chasing all
I
the
was
boys.
jealous of the
I should have
bass
focused more on the bluegrass.
Aaron's an incredible bass player.
Yes, he is.
Jealous.
Yes.
Only on slow
You played
songs.
bass with the first band I saw you with.
Oh yeah.
Second edition.
Actually, it's First Impression. Wasn't it?
It was your first impression.
First
Then it was second
Second
edition.
edition.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You know what?
Justin Carbone's second edition?
Oh yeah, that was
Second exit came later.
Second exit.
If I could, just because you guys have all been here before then, do you have any very significant memory or something that stands out from Starvy
Oh.
Yeah,
Creek?
but I'm not gonna tell
No.
Okay.
Nice memories.
Nice
My
memories,
favorite
Jason, thank
memory
you, yeah.
probably it's notorious. Well, you've been really lucky and haven't had lots
I
of
think I
rain.
know. It's probably the same one I was
It's
going to say.
it's jamming in the men's bathroom
Yeah.
at like 2:00 in
I
the
was
morning.
probably here for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those were just so fun. And it was always fun to see, like, you know, the old men come into the bathroom and look at me and, like, maybe one
Where's the
other
story
girl
going?
and be like, why are you guys in here? We're like, it's raining. Where are we supposed to play?
Yeah.
We played music.
It's
and
probably been a good 15 years since we've had one of those, it seems like.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a long time.
The guys had to be on the guys' side. The girls would be on the
Yeah,
You
she
can
has to
still hear
yell
it.
through
We
the
got,
wall.
we got a good story, Jeremy. That there was this girl at the time, was
girl.
chasing John. She worked at some. So she worked at Shepherd of the Mills, I guess. We were playing that
Hills,
festival.
Shepherd of
Hills. Whatever. This girl was getting set up with
Knockoff
John.
Shepherd of the Hills Park.
So
No,
and
for
this
real.
has got to be 20 years ago. So anyway, she's like way into John, wants to do this. So at the time we were off work, the festival's going on. We're like, we're gonna go up there and jam at Starvy Creek, and she's like, I'm going. I'm gonna take you guys. I'm driving. We'll go. So we go there. She comes, and she doesn't realize jamming means till like 1 a.m. So she's getting antsy. So we're like, all right, we better go.
No, it was on the way in.
No, it was on the way out.
It was on the way in.
It was on the way in.
Nope, on
it
the way
was
in.
the way out.
On the way
Thank
in.
you, Jeremy.
On the way in.
John, could you weigh in on this? It was on the way out. 'Cause we were on the way. It was
He's
like
like,
1
I
a.m.
ain't touching
No.
that.
She's rushing to get home, and these are all gravel roads out here. So we go ahead and take a header into the ditch. I get a folding chair to the back of the head, and as we're coming out, the show had just ended, so it couldn't have been midnight, I guess. But yeah, then we get pulled out of the ditch by some Starvy Creek regulars, and
She blew the tire because she
Yeah.
hit the ditch so hard.
we had to change the tire. And,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, that was fun.
I think it was the last date we went on.
Wow.
They didn't talk to each other after that.
Okay, John said the way out. After the way out.
I swear it was on the way in. But
Wow.
Okay.
I got a good one. I got a good
Okay.
memory. So again, kind of the first festival I came to, was learning to play the banjo, probably 13 or 14 years old, and I remember I just hadn't quite figured out pull-offs yet. I was trying to cheat. I was trying to slide instead of snap that pull-off. And I came to Starvy Creek and got to sit, 10 feet away from J.D. Crowe on that stage and just absorb what he was doing. And it was just incredible.
Yeah.
It was just incredible.
I think
That is awesome.
one of my favorite memories was when they had Dale McCurry band here, and Dale is like known for being able to just yell any song out and he will play it. And so we were just back here yelling out all kinds of obscure Dale McCurry tunes, and he would just play them. And okay, we'll do that one. That was awesome. He rocked the show that night. And we got him to do Eli Renfro.
This is also the festival where they had Larry Sparks, and the band was late. This is back
This is
in the
back
day
when Larry had his
uh,
limousine.
Yeah, Larry was in a limousine, and who's the banjo player's name now?
Was it Barry Crabtree?
Crab? No, it wasn't Crab. It was gosh, he's selling banjos now.
Jim Britton.
Britton
Okay, yeah.
was driving for him. So Larry's got his driver, who's also his banjo player, and they're waiting. And Don's getting antsy because the band ain't here. And Larry goes,
They moved the show back.
we were
one
backstage.
set.
They pushed him back a couple sets, and they were back there staging. And Don's like, I don't know what we're gonna do. And Larry goes, these people ain't here to see the band. They're here to see Larry Sparks. So him and Jim Britton get to kick it off, and all of a sudden, car comes flying in here. Band's jumping out, trying to jump on stage.
Well, first the audience is like, your band's here, your band's here.
Yeah. And he yells out, and he goes like this, tell them to take a seat in the front row and learn something.
I remember that. That was a good day. I think one other memory that's like a core memory for probably most of us here is Collins Camp. And always wanting to be good enough to be in the circle of
Some
the
of us
Collins
got to be good
brothers.
enough, and some of us didn't.
Yeah, it took me a long time, but
Well,
we would
we have so many heroes
Yeah.
of our, Rob and the Collins brothers and Robbie Boone for us banjo players, and many people around here know Robbie. Even all through across the country, many people know Robbie. But just being able to learn from their musicianship, who they learned from the first generation guys, and it always gave us something to work for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
it's like someday I'm gonna be able to jam with them.
yeah,
like that was a goal.
That was a goal, and we have all achieved that. But they're now, on a sad note, they're all gone now. But
well, not
The Collins
Robbie.
brothers.
not Robbie Boone, sorry. Yeah, the Collins brothers, and
That
so
just blows my mind. I almost
know.
can't believe that.
we miss them a lot. So yeah, I mean, just this place is pretty special for a lot of people. Not only musicians. There's a lot of camping people that come here, and they've told me since we've taken this over that they've been coming here for every festival. They raise their kids coming here, and now their kids have kids. So this is truly it's just a couple times a year we all come out and and just get to fellowship with each other centered around good bluegrass music. And
all 5 of my kids cried the day that Don announced he was closing.
Yeah,
all 5 of them.
It was a very emotional day for a lot of people, and just couldn't believe it, that it was shutting down. So we're very honored to be able to carry it forward.
Well, we're glad you stepped up, Aaron.
This coming July, there will be a lot of kids here.
Yeah.
And most of them are from me and Andrew.
Yeah, but there is a youth showcase. So I actually worked on the Google form this morning. I'll send that to whoever I need to where you can link it later.
Yeah.
We'll
make a post probably here after we get done with this part of it.
Yeah.
Maybe just do a Facebook Live on Starvy Creek Bluegrass.
There's a Google form that I have that's called the Russ Morton Youth Showcase 25. And that's for whoever wants to sign up and be part of that showcase on Saturday.
Who was Russ Morton?
He was my grandpa.
Oh.
He was my grandpa. So he, I know you know that. But
He's prompting you to tell the audience.
We used to park right over here off the side of this road before that bathroom was here, or over here in the handicap spots before it was handicapped. He had a fiddle shop that he'd always set up out in front of his camper.
Yeah, this tree area here was all that there was. Early on, and as it grew and expanded, moved out into the field out there. But one of my first memories of this place was. Well, I guess it was probably around late 80s, 89 somewhere, but the stage was actually, which I don't know, the cameras can't really, the stage wasn't where it's at there. It actually moved, it was here for the first time up here close to this tree that's in the background right here. But as it grew, he moved it on down there. But anyway, I walked in here and Doyle Lawson had just pulled up in his bus, and that was kind of from the very first time I ever learned how to play banjo, was listening to Doyle Lawson's music. So he was a big hero of mine. But Jim Mills walked off the bus, got out of that door, and I was just in awe. I was just like, man, I want to do that someday. I want to be one of those guys. Well, I never got to play in Doyle's band, but I did.
You get to step off a big bus now.
I get to step off of a big bus. Yeah.
I want to be that someday.
But that was that was
like all those guys were doing back then.
I'll never forget that. It was just something that I always thought, man, that's the coolest life ever.
Here's a question: how many people do you expect to come this year?
We have been averaging anywhere from 1,800 to 2,000 tickets each festival. So.
Nice. All right. I'm going to go back to some requests. Let's see. 8th of January. What is this one?
Andrew's like, what?
Jackson Dynamite in Mississippi. That's how I always think about it in my head.
Listen to him well.
Way faster than that, yeah.
Looking for more stuff. Country Roads, of course.
Take Me Home.
I don't know it.
Requested. Let's see.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, around her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my country roads. Take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Take me home, country road. Of my home far away, driving home underneath the field. I should have been home yesterday, yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Take me home, country road. Gonna take me home down a country road.
Thank you. That's a great song.
That's become my middle son Avery's, or youngest son Avery's favorite song. He calls it West Virginia. Can we play West Virginia?
Should have changed it to
that song has made such a huge resurgence. Like
It
they started
has,
playing it at some football games.
Yeah, I think it's like sporting events. and
Lucy
stuff,
just did
kinda.
it at her choir concert for school, so
We do it every weekend.
Rhonda does it every weekend.
Jason, you will probably know the answer to this more. Do you know which specific ear trumpets we're using? And I think that we have all of these in stock, by the way, at the Acoustic Shop.
I know we got Edwina's. We've got Nadine on my bass. This is a
they all have names?
Myrtle.
Who's this?
Yes, they do all have
I think those are
names.
Edwina's.
Edwina?
Edwina.
Edwina for the vocals, and then the.
This is
I don't know. You have to look on our website. We now carry them.
Yes.
We have them in stock.
It's like a Lucille.
Delphina.
Delphine. Oh.
Yeah.
They all have different, personalities.
Oh yeah,
They do.
Yeah.
They do as
they
well.
have different response areas and.
Myrtle
we-
is a big thing.
Myrtle.
Early.
They're great.
But yes, we
Especially for
should
this sort of
have.
thing.
Yeah, I think that we have all of those in
how's the wind
stock.
resistance, Trent? I was kind of worried about that.
Yeah, it's
They're
not
kinda- they
windy
got pop
either.
filters to some degree.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are excited to say we are now officially Ear Trumpet Lab microphones dealers, and we got a pretty good stock in there right now. And they come with a really cool metal case for travel if you want to travel with
Their
your
packaging
microphone.
is great. Those guys are great people. We just hadn't been stocking.
And just
them
this steampunk design, like it just
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like a.
Yeah.
And yeah, you'll see a lot of huge acts using these just because they look so cool on camera,
yet. And they sound good.
and they sound good. Yes.
Yes. They
combination
do.
of
It makes a great prop, though, even if you don't, use it. To
Casey, since we're endorsed by,
But Casey's isn't even plugged in.
you know, the acoustic shop, you should maybe work on getting you a Lucinda or whatever.
Lucinda?
What is the bass one
Lucy
called?
Lou.
Myrtle?
Myrtle? Myrtle.
Got your Myrtle Wood.
Goes
No,
with-
that's the Myrtle. You guys got me all backwards.
Oh, no.
As a
I'm
dealer,
pretty
we
sure,
should know the names
real
of all these
quick, now that I
microphones,
think
but-
about it, actually, I think the Delphina ones are the vocal ones. That one's easy to remember
screw
because
loose.
it's named
Hey,
after
guys, check
Del
out,
McCurry. That's why they named it Delphina. That one's easy to remember. I don't remember any of the other ones.
Hinkley does know a lot.
That one, yeah, I learned that the other day. It's on their website.
Or eartrumpetlabmicrophones.com.
Yeah. They have a lot more information, obviously, on their website.
The coolest thing about it is I
We
feel like
should
I
have
could
all
take it
that.
apart and put it back together.
Pretty much. Yeah.
You pretty
Like
much
a
can, yeah.
banjo. It's a tinker toy.
Yeah.
Hey,
So, next request that I saw. How about Banks of the Ohio?
Oh, man, let's kill somebody.
You sing that?
I mean, I sing harmony on it. I'm a good harmony singer, John. I don't know words.
Do you sing it?
I can.
You do it. I'll sing harmony with you.
Good G.
well, that's
Let me
okay.
take your microphone.
Huh?
Let me take your microphone.
You don't have a mic?
Maybe my mic.
Oh, thanks, Jeremy. That's what I
Okay. Here to switch. Here, give this one to Jeremy and then give that one to Casey.
There you go.
All right.
Then I can just swing it around to Aaron and
Switch it around.
I can
I
talk
like
in the
that one.
banjo,
It's got a
Mike.
big circle on it.
Spring loaded.
spring loaded.
That one
if
you
you're
feel like you
dancing.
need to do a public address for something, right? Yeah. Our forefathers.
I feel like it's a microphone from like Back to the Future. When
The
they go
only
back
thing
to
we have to fear is fear itself.
Okay.
Some sort.
Be careful,
that was
Aaron.
too
Don't.
modern, Jeremy.
No, they use a mic like that.
All right, no, that was
1940.
Kennedy.
No, that was. No, I was. It's the World War II. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Not ask not what your country can do for you.
Yeah, you're right.
Ask what you can do for your country. Ask not what your country. I
Okay.
can't do
Can
that.
we play this
That's not
song
a-
now?
It's a terrible kid.
Crazy Ohio. Kick it off.
Who said what? What did Calvin Coolidge say?
We got a new segment. What did McKinley say? Ow!
Oh, hey,
Wild. It's probably true.
Literally.
Aaron, do you kick us off? Or
Banks
Banksy, Ohio?
Ohio. I'm like, that sounds just like, I know.
Literally. My brain just said it.
Oh my gosh.
I asked my love.
Hey, Jeremy, kick that
Yeah,
off.
kick that off, Jer.
I asked my love to take a walk, just a walk a little way. And as we walk, Lord, how we talk, all about our wedding day. Only say that you'll be mine, and in our home we'll happy be. Down beside where the water flows, on the banks of the Ohio. I took her by her lily white hand. I dragged her down that bank of sand, and there I pushed her in to drown. I watched her as she floated down. Only say that you'll be mine, and in our home we'll happy be. Down beside where the water flows, on the banks of the Ohio. I was walking home about 1:45. I got to think of what I had done. I killed the girl I love to see, because she would not marry me. Only say that you'll be mine, and in our home we'll happy be. Down beside where the water flows, on the banks of the Ohio. Very next morning $4:30. The sheriff's men were at my door. They said, young man, come along and go down by the banks of the Ohio. Only say that you'll be mine, and in our home we'll happy be down beside where the waters flow on the banks of the Ohio. Only say that you'll be mine, and in our home we'll happy be down beside where the waters flow down the banks of the Ohio.
I thought you were gonna repeat that last line again.
You already did a turnaround. You can't do a turnaround on a turnaround. Don't you know the rules?
Sure you can. There
Don't
are
you know
no
the
rules.
rules?
I don't
Really knows
follow
the
rules.
No turnaround.
Aaron's got red squirrels here, and they are mesmerizing.
You got your red squirrels. You got your
I don't get to see
Can
red
we go ahead
squirrels.
and invite one on?
yeah.
See if we can get one over here. Yeah.
Anybody got peanut?
Everybody got. Okay. The fans would like to hear a Casey song. Casey, what do you like to sing?
Ooh.
They're coming over.
I
They
know.
are coming
See,
over.
I just
Look,
had
a
to
pack.
say, I like the red squirrel.
my
Look how
God.
fluffy their
Wow.
tails are.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Should I
I'm
give
gonna
Give 'em a
22,
shot,
I'll bring it
yeah.
over here closer.
They heard
what do you
that
guys want to
bluegrass.
do?
There's one over on the
See, it's not only music, it's nature.
Yeah, it's nature.
Man, there's
John
three
wants
of
me to do a gold watch and chain. That's in G.
Do that, or do you do like Make the World Go Away or something like
No,
that?
that's John Metter. I wish I could. Make the world go
I was down in Branson. I was one of the judges for the Youth and Bluegrass contest, and I walked in. And this lady came up to me. She was the mom of one of these, one of the family bands, and she said, "Are you John Metter?" I said, "Man, I hate to disappoint you. I'm John Meyer."
And then she said, "Oh."
She's like, "Oh, I've never heard of you."
One of the best Missouri family bands ever. Meyer family.
What? The Chapmans are sitting right here.
I said one of.
Oh, I didn't hear the
I
one
ain't
of
gonna take
part.
offense to him. I don't respect his opinion. Anyway.
Okay, let's
bands do not
just do
have a
that.
hockey player.
What? Gold watch and chain? Let's do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it starts in the
It starts on the floor. Yeah.
4. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Well, I'll find my gold watch and chain, and I'll pawn you my gold wedding ring, and I'll pawn this heart in my bosom. Only say that you love me again. Did you hear that Aaron lick he did?
Yeah.
I can't hear enough of Aaron. Turn this way, Aaron. I want to hear your licks.
Hold it.
Jason can't hear him.
Can I have a little more airing in my monitor?
Somebody was asking if that mandolin was a product. That is yours personally, Jeremy.
Yeah, we're all playing personal
But
instruments.
name your price.
Yeah.
The right price.
Yeah, everything's for sale except for the banjo.
Well, yeah, not the
maybe.
banjo.
Jeremy.
It's also for sale for the right price.
Jason's bass will never be for sale because I've tried to buy it from him multiple
You didn't name the
times.
right price.
Well, I can't name that right price.
Love it.
He's got a mortgage to pay off, just like the rest of us.
I got bills.
It's the best Epiphone I've ever heard.
I think the answer to the question is it's your personal mandolin. Yeah.
This one I got endorsed by Gibson back in 2003. I got to pick this one out.
Back when he was a real musician.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
I remember those days. Great albums.
Yeah, great albums.
Great
Oh
albums.
my gosh.
We almost had the squirrel come and join us on that.
I know.
Yeah, he's getting close.
Yeah, they were. All right. Let's see.
Bring your kids. Have them pet a squirrel.
What else is going
in the
on?
comment section?
What else
Let's
do we
look
need
at
to say? Nothing too crazy. I mean, if you really want me
Well,
to.
hey,
Who else tuned in here?
Oh, hold on.
Mention
Aaron
too,
wants to talk.
John will be here in September.
That's right.
With Mo Pitney.
That's right.
And their
Pitney
band.
Meyer.
There's a Mo Pitney
So
hat
we're
right
looking
there.
forward
There
to
you go.
that.
We forgot to mention
sun
that
came
earlier,
out
but
as soon
that's
as
the
you said
September
that.
festival, not the July.
Nice.
Yep.
For those that are just not joining in, I guess you want to read off the lineup again, real quick. Give them a little reminder.
Oh, sure. Here, you want me to do
got
my
this
radio
microphone back?
voice?
It's Rhonda, Larry Stevenson,
Rhonda Vincent.
Kelly
All right.
Morris.
Rhonda Vincent and the Rage, Joe Mullins and the Radio Ramblers, Larry Stevenson Band, Authentic Unlimited, the Cody Norris Show, Dave Adkins and Mountain Soul, Tennessee Bluegrass Band, Deeper Shade of Blue, Mickey Harris, who is our bass player, Rhonda Vincent, her son Jackson, or his son, excuse me, Jackson Harris will be doing the show. He's
He's so good.
He's very, very good and just becoming a mighty force in
Yeah.
that age group in that area over there. So we're going to let him have a show on Thursday. Silmore Special will be here. And then I'm doing a big conglomeration on the Saturday night show to close it out with a bunch of friends. So
I think he convinced. Did you convince Brandon to come home?
Brandon Rickman is supposed to be here.
Great.
Andy Ball.
Andy Ball.
And,
That was
Brandon's coming?
Yeah.
I'm not coming.
Brandon's coming. And
I'm staying home.
unless something comes up between here and there. But yes, he will
Tell
be here.
Brandon stories. And
yeah. We could tell Brandon stories. can't we?
Eli Johnson with Authentic Unlimited is going to play bass. And as far as I'm concerned,
Sure. Thanks. Yeah. Hello. We're sitting right here.
Lord.
hey, and I said what I said. As far as I'm concerned, everybody can jump in. We'll all tag out and play.
we're
It'll
not
be
going
fun.
to.
Yeah.
One-sided
It
always.
says Aaron McNair's and friends.
I hold a grudge.
Now you're not friends anymore. No. Jimmy Van
Ball,
Cleve.
that'll
is
be cool.
Jim Van
Andy
Cleve
Ball
is supposed to be here to play fiddle too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Andy Ball, man, he's disappeared, and so I am so excited.
He called me yesterday. He was getting his motel room. So
I'm
yeah,
so
we're excited about
to
having
have
him up here.
back.
And,
Is he still in Canada, or is he back?
no,
in
he is in Alabama.
Alabama. Okay, because he was in Canada for a little while.
Yes, they moved up there for schooling, didn't he?
Yeah.
Or he met his wife there. His
Yeah.
wife's from Canada, so yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Everybody invite a friend, come out and join us. And
Just for that, really.
And remember, we got the new Woodshed tent that we're going to find out more
That's
about. And then we talked a little bit about the after hours. We're not quite sure what's going to happen, but you won't want to miss it.
well, it's a place too. It'll be a place to just gather and have fun and yeah.
I think some of
Hopefully
the
by
It's gonna be a
next
good old
year.
time.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yeah,
right.
that'd be good.
That's right.
But you're all invited wherever you're located. Make the trek down.
Plus, if we don't bring it to the festival, we'll have it 40 minutes away. At
True.
The shop.
That's right.
You can always come visit the acoustic shop. Hey, that's a good thing.
Jay,
Trent
you're
will run
talking
back and forth and
into
get
no
it.
They
microphone.
Come
can
back.
hear me.
I
Trent's
don't
got it
know.
covered.
Trent, is that
He's
true?
a magician at audio.
Can you hear Jason at all? Okay, that's what I thought.
enough.
Well,
The store's only 40 minutes from Starvy Creek.
Yeah, we're about 35, 40 minutes from Springfield,
Yeah.
Missouri, for
So
location.
you always wanted to visit the acoustic shop.
This is your time.
Come to a festival. Visit the acoustic shop.
Pet a squirrel.
So yeah, it's the second
you
weekend
can
in
catch 'em.
July, and then the third
Actually,
weekend
and
in
they have
September.
free-range chickens that sometimes come on over. My son caught some chickens.
You caught them?
No, you can't eat them. You can't eat them. You just catch
But your
them.
son caught them?
Yes, Jesse is like an
He's a
animal
chicken.
whisperer and came over to the campsite so proud. He goes, I
You
caught
remember
a
there being
chicken.
peacocks out here. Do you remember that?
Yeah, there were peacocks at one.
Remember that? Yeah.
Somebody concludes,
time to bring 'em back,
text concludes, I can hear Jason and I'm 1,600 miles away, so I guess it's working.
These are good microphones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
The next request I saw in here is Ashoken Farewell.
Oh, Andrew does
Casey-
not.
Casey
I was gonna
plays
say
that.
I could play that, but
I'll play a little bit. Yeah.
I'm gonna read some Civil War soldier letters while this is going on. dragging on. Mother,
My dearest. I fear.
I fear that the gangrene is setting in. That's in case anybody didn't watch the Ken Burns documentary on the Civil War. That's where that song was made famous. Is just behind that, just about every letter that they read, they had the Ashoken Farewell playing sadly in the background.
Yes, very sadly.
A lot of people thought it was like an old Civil War song, but
It's actually a very good documentary too.
it's a great
I
documentary.
think it was written for that, wasn't it?
No, it's written. There's a fiddle camp in Ashoken, New York. I think it is.
Okay, yeah.
And it was
that's
like the
right.
final
I thought
song
that's-
written as like the class was saying
closed that,
goodbye,
that-
and they
yeah.
closed. They wrote it there as their final project sort of thing. But it was Jay Unger
Yeah,
wrote that too.
that's right.
But it was a modern one. Then actually, there's a cool app called Masterclass where you get to like learn from all these experts. And Ken Burns did a documentary master class on documentaries. He was talking about putting that music behind there, and when they discovered that song. And Jay Unger's written a lot of songs for other documentaries that Ken Burns has done, including like the national parks. A couple songs written for that.
Let's just talk about Ken
Thank
Burns
you for
documentary.
that
History.
information,
Baseball, country music.
Hey,
That was a good one.
we're coming up a little
The
bit towards
West.
the
Yes.
end. One thing that you guys do normally is talk about what you guys are watching. So, do you want to do that?
Well,
The
Hinkley,
Brooklyn
you
Bridge.
know what I'm
Brooklyn Bridge was
watching.
his
I
first
do know
one.
what you're watching, probably.
I'm watching the NBA
the
finals.
basketballs. Yeah.
I know. Hinkley and I are exactly the same.
Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, I also like watching
You watch that?
basketball.
That's
It's been
great.
very
I can't watch
interesting.
TV shows that I actually have to be invested in. Like, I need to be able to be folding clothes or doing the dishes or something.
John and Jason, because of this show, it shows the power of this show. They got me watching Hacks, and it is really good.
Such a good show.
Really good show.
Okay, I'm on 2 shows. Abbott Elementary. Have you guys seen that?
Jason
Good.
likes that one.
And then also, is it called Wexham? Or
Wrexham.
Wrexham?
Oh,
Is that how
yeah.
you say it? I don't know.
Are you just getting caught up
I'm
to
noticed
that?
that. I'm new to that
Welcome
one.
to
I
Wrexham.
fell out
Yeah.
of the second season.
Yeah, I'm on the second season.
Okay. But that one, that's pretty good. I like that. So those are my 2 shows right now that I mindlessly fall asleep to.
I don't watch a lot of TV. I just have it on in the background.
Most recent one I watched was the 1923, the last.
Oh,
I haven't
1920.
finished it.
I love that series. Landman's a good one too.
Landman's good.
Is that with Billy Bob Thornton?
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob!
Wearing his lady jeans.
Guys, I just realized that I should have panned to the squirrels while you guys were doing Ashoken
They were
farewell.
just playing.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, you
I
should
think
have.
I did it earlier. I think I should have been a
missed
nature
moment,
videographer.
Hinkley.
That's okay then.
If you'd have watched that masterclass,
If I would have,
just like these slow fades.
the slow, extremely slow fades. I'm just gonna start adding them randomly into reviews.
Superimpose the squirrels running over top of us.
Yes, exactly. I can.
We haven't. Have we introduced John at all?
A little bit.
I think so.
We talked about his guitar. We said,
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't.
Do you have a music channel people could follow?
Yeah, I've got a YouTube channel, John Daniel Meyer, and then we also have a bluegrass band channel, Pitney Meyer. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, website, pitneymeyer.com. Get you that Pitney Meyer merch. We just dropped a record, so
Another band that I was not asked to play bass in.
That's right.
yeah.
Do we want to spend the whole show listing all the bands you weren't asked to play the bass in?
You know what? Jason played bass in my band one
Yeah, I
time
was Casey
too.
once.
Yeah, he was me. I almost died, and
I
Jason,
didn't care.
Jason
I
had
love
to.
that place.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know. I got really sick
the flu.
before a show, and I still got up and sang.
You were forced.
I was well. I mean, it's kind of hard to be Casey and the Attaboys without Casey.
Has Rhonda had to do any shows without Rhonda?
Do what now?
Has Rhonda done any shows without Rhonda? Like she got so sick that the band goes on without her, or does the festival promoter demand that Rhonda be
You
there?
know, since I have been in the band, no, but before that a couple times.
Allison filled in for Selling Mountain Show a few times.
Yeah, and now we have started the show without her a time or two.
But she always gets there.
Yeah, but she always makes it. So
That's Rhonda.
yeah,
Like, she's not going to miss a
yeah,
show.
exactly.
She's wired to never miss a show.
Unless she is absolutely deathly sick, she will not miss nothing. But
Yeah.
there was a time before I was in the band where she was actually going between songs and throwing up in a trash can and coming back out and singing. So
Oh my
she's
Dedication.
She's a trooper. Yeah. She's
My
tough.
favorite was when we were playing in Washington. We just played a few years ago with you guys. And Zach
Darrington, yep.
got sick.
Food
And,
poisoning.
No?
Yeah, they
Something
found him
else
with food
was-
poisoning backstage. Yeah.
Anyway, they called the paramedics in there, and he's in the back of the ambulance, and Rhonda's just like, "Hey, you grab guitar, you."
Everybody switch instruments.
And they just kick off and didn't even acknowledge that Zach was.
He's got an IV.
100%.
Yeah,
He's in an ambulance getting an IV.
yeah.
The whole what I loved about that, it wasn't like, "Yeah, we're gonna have to do this without Zach." It was like, no acknowledgement that he's
Didn't
not there.
exist.
That's
The
professional.
show must go
Yeah.
on.
The show must
And
go
the
on.
band can
That's
do
right.
it. They can just jump
Yep.
up and take over.
That reminds me one time, this is kind of along the same line story, different band, but Little Roy Lewis, we were playing up in Springfield, Illinois for Terry and Jan Lee's. And there was a lady that had a health issue and kind of got down on the floor there, so they had brought some ambulance people in there. And Little Roy and Lizzie were on the stage, so everything was quiet and they was getting everything taken care of. They finally got her out of there, and as soon as she walked out the door, Little Roy said, "Well, we hope she's okay, but the show must go on." He kicked right into it. But that was kind of a funny memory.
It's like you should tell that story.
The lady was fine, so
Canadian
it
show
wasn't.
we did, Jeremy.
Oh, that.
Second time we did the Canada tour.
We did this Canada tour that for Tony DeBoer, and we did it the first year up there, and they had we go to all these different what do you call it? VFW halls and all that to do this winter tour, and so they have some local bluegrass clubs that will introduce the band and get you up there. The second year we did it, we get to the same club again because it's pretty much the same circuit, and we found out that the week before we were supposed to be there, one of their key members died, and they decided it would be. She had introduced us the year before, and they had a recording of it, So they decided it would be an honor to have her reintroduce us. But when they played this, the entire hall just started bawling. And it was like the saddest thing because they're playing this woman's voice that just passed away tragically the week before we got there. And they were like, thanks for coming out to the show.
And rolling in must be paid.
We kicked off.
I think we kicked off with a gospel tune or something. But,
Yeah.
I don't think they expected that reaction either, but it was an awkward way to kick off the show.
Wow.
Nothing like getting them into the spirit.
All right. Let's see if we have any other comments.
Any comments, concerns?
Zero
Requests.
concerns, luckily. I don't see any requests, unfortunately. We have a hello from Germany. Best wishes from Germany from MH Guitar. Thank you very much. I think it's fun whenever we have the international folk.
Yeah.
A couple of Canadian friends
When
in
is
here
Sue
as
getting here
well.
for the festival? That's what I want.
Oh yeah, she's what?
Yeah.
Australia?
Exactly.
No, he's
No, he's not. He's in Nepal. Oh my
Nepal?
god. You're
Okay,
just saying
sorry.
completely
I knew it was an
different
N.
thing.
He's napping.
Yeah, I knew it was over there on that
Yeah.
side of the world.
He's gonna take
Yeah.
us to climb a famous 14er.
The
Every
Himalayas.
time I hear Nepal, I think in Napoli, which is not the same thing.
Okay. Do you guys have anything that you want to play?
Yeah, let's play something.
Somebody else pick.
Pick a tune. Have a little Foggy Mountain.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know I can't. Oh, that's good because I don't have to play.
Hey Jeremy, do you want to hear something really cool? I am informed that your mandolin book is in one of the largest chain stores in
She sent me a photo of that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
So
nice.
it's in the Long and McQuaid's in Canada, and it even has a place card that says Jeremy Chapman mandolin book.
Ooh. I would have stolen the place card.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to share that picture, and you can
Yes,
post it
you
on one of our
should.
socials.
Yeah, we can. All right. There was a couple more requests if you guys wanted to, and then we should probably wrap it up. Okay, so Liberty, Bury Me Beneath the Willow,
Ooh, that's a good
And
That is a good one.
Amazing Grace are the request I see.
Yeah.
Justice for all. Give me liberty or give me death. That's
now
why
we're
you,
back to
that's
that
why you had to
again.
request that song.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know all the words to it.
Sad and lonely.
What key do you do it in?
I would probably do it in like E.
I know, I was yeah, you sing lead on it. 'Cause you'll do it pretty.
I know like half the verses.
Tonight I'm sad.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Too many other videos.
You kick it, Jeremy. Come on. Tonight I'm sad, my heart is weary. Oh, the only one I love. When will I see her? Oh, no, never till we meet in heaven above. Oh, bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree. So she will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps she'll wait for me. Oh, tomorrow was to be our wedding. God, oh God, where can she be? She's out at courting with another and no longer cares for me. So bury me beneath
sleeping, and perhaps you'll weep for me.
So pretty.
Hey, can I tell you what we're doing this weekend?
Please do.
Me and Aaron and Andrew are going to be up in Curryville.
That is correct.
I get to be an MC. Oh, it's going to be so
Yeah, I get to be a sound man.
interesting. Last year I did a bunch of bluegrass trivia and I was asking
that
Aaron.
festival must be going downhill.
Hey,
I mean, sounds like a great weekend.
No, everybody needs to get out and support like all the
I've
bluegrass.
been to Curryville.
Have you?
Yeah, I played with Lorraine.
Oh, that's right. You did play with Lorraine.
Yeah.
But no, we'll be up there. Aaron or
My friends, the Turnbull
the
family.
Turnbull family. But yeah, they're taking a chance on. I did MC work last year, and I guess it went okay. So
They're having bigger chances than him running sound.
oh, actually, Aaron,
You can talk.
Andrew does a good job. I can talk about anything.
He makes it real easy. He's got good equipment.
Yeah.
He makes it real easy.
But yeah, Rhonda will be there on what, Saturday?
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday, yeah. And then
Tacey
Andrew's,
and the
Tacey,
Sunshine Band,
yeah.
they're coming from Arkansas.
Mark Newton is going to make a
Mark Newton will
Midwest
be there, yeah.
appearance.
Oh.
He hasn't been out here in a long time.
A guy I think Aaron may know named Larry Stevenson.
Larry, old Lash.
Never
we call
heard of him.
Lash LaRue.
Ooh. But yeah, that's a great festival. There's only really 2 big outdoor festivals in Missouri anymore.
My favorite thing about that one, I'm so excited. I'm hopefully going to get there tonight. So I have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning. You get up and fish.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got a great pond that you can fish at. It's up in Curryville, Missouri.
That's the whole reason Clay Hess goes.
Yeah, Clay Hess goes every year, no matter if he's playing, just to fish.
Yeah.
So, but he's already there actually.
That's awesome.
And then make sure it is the 9th through the
July.
Squirrel.
Oh, he's about to run the camera.
I wonder if he'll jump in our vans. That would be
I hope
bad.
it jumps in the
Back
Jeremy's
door's open. He's
van.
gonna chew up my
Somebody,
leather.
as long as somebody has a video of it, it might make us millions.
That's right.
So then July 9th
July
to
9th through the 12th.
12th. Acoustic Shop's going to be here. We're going to have a big tent set up. It's called the Woodshed, where Andrew's going to be taken out back of the Woodshed.
I know.
It's
How about
actually
that?
John Myers the one who came
Yeah,
up with the
John
name.
came up with it.
So they call practicing woodshedding.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
It's like go hit the woodshed.
It's also where you got beat when you're.
It's where you're disciplined.
Yeah.
And where you chop
we want
wood.
discipline people in
We're
the
going to
name of
keep people
bluegrass.
humble. Yeah.
And bluegrassers, sometimes
Bring your own
we call our instruments your axe. Go
Yeah,
get your
that's
axe.
right.
We
Yeah.
have to cut our own switches.
So get your axe and go to the woodshed and learn you a banjo roll.
And I'm working on a scavenger hunt for kids that don't necessarily play music yet.
they
But
had to bring back a squirrel for one of them.
Oh, that might be a fun
Hey,
one.
let's keep the liability down.
But
It was
but yeah,
rabid.
there are a lot of kids that love the music, but they just don't play anything yet, and so we want them to be included too. And so we're gonna do like a bluegrass scavenger hunt.
Maybe in the future too. Speaking of that, some kids don't have access to instruments and don't, so we might in the future at some point in time try to. I heard somebody call it a musical petting zoo,
Yeah.
which is where they have instruments of all kinds, so the kids can actually put their hands on them, and if they decide they like it,
As long as the donkeys don't bite, we're all
yeah,
right.
that's right, yeah. So
That's a good idea. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. So that's really, really awesome. If you guys are interested in any Starvy Creek stuff, I have the link to the website. It's very simple, though, just starvycreek.com. But it is linked in the description. Yeah. Join us for
And remember
one of
that
those days.
for the month of June, we are going to be raising funds for Guitars for Vets, where we're going to hopefully donate 25 or more guitars to them by the end of the month. Part of the PTSD Awareness Month. And so if you guys want to donate, you can do that on our website, and also bid on an auction of 3 Breedlove guitars, USA-built Breedlove guitars. The auction is live now. People have started bidding. So let's hopefully get those. I think they're each valued at $1,800 or more as their retail price. So hopefully they go for more than that, or you're going to get a really good deal.
They're bold, guys.
Everything's going to be in the van
Start
soon. I know
chewing
it.
on your wires.
Really close to me a second ago. I was like, what?
You want to get out of here with that Amazing Grace?
Yeah, we had one more request. Why don't you sing this, Casey? What
I
key
don't
would you
sing
do that
in like keys that you guys play in. That's the problem.
I can play all the keys. I know all the keys.
Speak for yourself. I can't play in them.
We'll do it. Do you want to do a shorter version of it? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Twas grace that taught my heart to hear. Hidden grace, my fears relieved. We've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first see you. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. When we
Watch out, Kim Burns guys are calling us, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in for a live remote version of Shop Talk.
We did it.
We did it.
I thought you just said chop
It's
talk.
Shop Talk in the wild.
Thanks to Hinkley and Trent.
Yeah.
Great job, guys.
We just have to sit here and play.
It
We borrowed Trent's
worked out pretty
equipment,
well.
even.
Worked out
He's a
pretty
good
well.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
All right.
What?
Is that it?
Do some
Goodbye?
kind of fast number. You got to end on a fast one.
Hinkley, do you have anything to say to get out of here?
Nobody has anything in this. If you guys can,
There he
please
is,
join
Andrew.
us for. That one's looking me directly in the eye.
Stop
These
looking at
squirrels
me,
are
squirrel.
terrifying.
Do you
Oh
know
my
Rock-
gosh. Okay.
So Rockwood Deer Chase.
If you guys
That's a good
could join us for New Guitar Thursday
I
tomorrow,
could.
like normal, at 3:30 p.m. with Corey this time. He's going to be showing off really cool new instruments. That's really the only thing. John, somebody was asking why John was not here. John's going to be on vacation, so you guys won't see him
He's
for a
got
while.
like 2 weeks.
There's
Yeah.
no
Going.
J runs this entire day.
I know, it's
Somewhere
been
in
so
Mexico.
nice.
Not one.
Fingers crossed.
Pike County breakdown or something.
Okay.
All right.
Is that an A?
Nope, no,
Pike
go
County,
ahead.
Pike County, Pike
Pike
County.
County, Pike County. Nobody plays Pike County.
Trumped by bass players.
Oh wait, but I can't play it on guitar because it's too fast.
That's all right, Casey. Just swing your arm.
Just make it look like it. Do the,
Down, up, down,
whatever
up.
you do.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so right, none of us were ready.
1, 2, 3.
One more thing before we super head out of here. One question popped up. Are there any tent sites available for camping here? Yes. This
Yes,
is a
there is
super
tent
camp.
sites over here. Yes.
That's what Jeremy's
Be
going to be
prepared. Be
doing.
prepared to be warm.
Tents. Bring your lawn chairs. It's all open outdoor seating and your instruments and a friend and.
Yep.
There's two big bathrooms,
Neighbor.
a shower house.
Bathroom,
You're
shower
taking
house.
care of food. There's everything here.
You can have
Lots of
ice.
trees to pee
Absolutely.
on.
Yep.
Yep, lots of trees
Those are
to.
full. Go ahead.
That as well. Thank you, Jason. All right. So yeah, that's like the whole point of a lot of this. It is a giant camping ground, and you guys have the RV areas and camper area. So yeah. Okay. I think that is it. That wraps up questions, all that stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, Aaron, John, Casey, Andrew, for all coming out here and doing this. It was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks,
we'll see y'all at
Hinkley.
Starvy
Bye,
Creek.
guys. Yeah, we'll see each and every one of you at Starvy Creek, right, guys?
Starvy.
Starvy, Bo Barbie,
Let's all
man.
go to Starvy Creek. We're gonna go to Starvy Creek. Grab your fiddle, grab your banjo, grab your fiddle too. Starvy Creek, I'm going down to Starvy Creek. I'm going down to Starvy Creek.
We'll work on that.
That's a
It's a
work
work
in
in
progress.
progress. Yeah. That's the idea.
I love it.